Hello and welcome to the newest edition of the Flavor of Crossville. This is Gina Knight with Remax Finest, and we have an exciting guest this week. We have Rose Sabine. Rose is a sixth generation native Cumberland County, which is getting to be a rare thing around here. And Rose has devoted her life to helping other people in healthy ways. And herbalism is really become a forgotten trade. And that's just one of the many things that you are involved in. But you and your husband own the Rusty Bucket Farm. I love that name. That's awesome. And it's in Grassy Cove, which is just gorgeous. And I know that you've been studying herbalism since 2014. And so tell me a little bit about what drove you to be, what excited you about this and why are you doing this?
Well, I've always been interested in nature and the outdoors. I mean, that's how I grew up. It was in my family to use herbs and teas and more, if you will, mountain medicine. We use that term loosely, but herbs are food, and it's tradition to pick wild greens and wild berries in the fall, particularly to sustain us. And, I really, growing up, I was never sick. And, but really my own health, I started looking for more natural ways to treat, particularly here in Cumberland County. We have a lot of ticks, and so we succumbed to that, the tick disease. And so in searching for an answer, I became very interested in more clinical type herbalism, meaning that anytime you're treating somebody other than yourself or offering them the herbs, you have to do a deeper study. And so that's how the Rose's Tiny Tea Room came about. It's part of Rusty Bucket Farm.
Right.
And we have that in our massage studio at 290 Thurman Avenue. We're open on Fridays. The tea room's open on Fridays. And that was a venue for me to be able to reach more people with the herbs and offer them the herbs, herbal teas, etc.
So that's really interesting. Recently, I got a case of poison sumac, and just a kind of testimonial to the herbal, treatments. I had never heard of anything called jewelweed. I never knew, and so I was informed, put jewelweed on that, and I'd never heard of it. I didn't even know what it was, and they brought me some, and instantly the redness and swelling reduced. And then I found out it was growing all over my driveway. And so obviously it is an art. And I've been to your tiny tea room. It is adorable, but you're really expanding on that. So tell me a little bit about what you have to offer. And I know you're a farm. I know you're in Pick Tennessee Products, Pick TN. And so they can find you that way also. And I know you do more than just tea. You do peppermint. Tell me all about your operations and what you got.
Currently, we're growing peppermint and black tea on the farm. We will expand and we wildcraft herbs, which means, I go out into the woods and the fields and the hedgerows, and I find these plants and I harvest and process those here at the studio, because we have a health department inspected kitchen in the back where I can go in and process for teas. We're also growing black tea, which is, that is used to be in the United States. They produce a lot of the black tea that we drink for, in the South, sweet tea.
Sweet tea, right.
And we are producing that plant. We're probably 3 years from harvest. They have to grow. And I don't know of anybody raising tea in Cumberland County, or even there may be a farm in Tennessee, but we plan on being a tea producer, and we currently sell peppermint in bulk to a company. And so I mix wildcrafted herbs. I mix peppermint and make with other teas. We do buy tea. We buy very nice, high quality organic teas. And then we blend them in with our herbs. It's really a nice combination. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you have a huge selection. I noticed of all different kinds of teas I didn't even know existed. So what are some of the ailments or some of the things that those teas could be used to help you with?
Well, first of all, even black tea is full of antioxidants. I mean, it's a food. So I personally take teas if I have body aches. I've taken teas for fever. I've taken teas for viruses. So we have to be very careful how we speak about those things these days. If you can't say that anything is medicine, but certainly food is your first medicine. You have good food in your body, then your body's going to run well. And if you have something, you can't sleep, there are teas that can help you relax. They can help your body do its job. And so I guess that's the most delicate way I could put that without making claims.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, if you have a car and you buy that junk gas, it runs rough. If you buy the 100% premium gas, it runs good. And so garbage in, garbage out. And so that makes sense. Yeah. Natural products, helps your body work the way, we're kind of supposed to work.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I do like the natural approach. I'm not anti-doctor, certainly.
No.
But I think it's good to add into your regimen, you eat salads, you try to eat a balanced meal, you incorporate a tea or bitters for digestion, or you have a runny nose, or maybe you've got a lot of chest congestion. And certainly there are herbs that can help loosen the phlegm and get that out so you can heal quicker.
Right. So. And that's a very good point. An ounce of prevention, as we all know, is worth a pound of cure. So there is definitely, I hear what you're saying, a place where traditional medicine is helpful. But if we take better care of our bodies, a lot of times we don't have to go to that measure. So, and you have the tea room, you offer a very awesome natural approach. I know you're involved in Pilates. You have the massage, Sabine Massage. So you have a lot of exciting, you're a true Tennessee entrepreneur. So what else, would you like to share with the folks that watch our program about you and your tea room?
Well, it's a grab and go. So we're not a restaurant. We're a working massage studio, and it's located in the studio. But when you walk up, I have a little counter, and you can choose a tea. I can bag it up, and I also have some that are already bagged or loose. And if you have a tea that you want me to blend, I can do that. So one thing I would add that I'm really big on, and something I think we need to be aware of, is in Tennessee, we are blessed with so many plants that are helpful. And when you kill your yard and you have one monocrop of some sort of grass, all that stuff that you're killing out, most of it is medicinal in some way. And if you have a hedgerow, all the hedgerows don't have to be clean and perfect. The wildlife and the plants need those hedgerows to reproduce and spread, because unless we're all going to live in a chemical cocktail, we're going to have to let some of this grow. So I hope that if this is going out to people that are moving here, embrace what you see around you, embrace the weeds, the hedgerows. Naturally, right around our house, we want to see what's in the yard, but maybe have a little spot where, I encourage everyone to grow herbs and study and incorporate that into their daily lives.
That is a great message. And like I said, with the jewelweed, I had it all up and down my driveway and I had no idea.
Good for you.
So that was a great learning experience. But you're right. It's made me open my eyes. And we have wild ginseng here. You're right. So much grows here on the mountain. It's just rich soil. And so take time, study, go see Rose at her tiny tea room if you have questions, and try out some of her phenomenal teas. You will enjoy their company immensely. I know that I love going there every time that I have the opportunity. And I look forward to having some of your teas in the near future. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day, because I know you guys are really busy all the time. Farming is a full-time job by itself, plus all the other things you've got going on and your packaging and everything else. So thank you for taking time out of the day. If you want to go see Rose at her tiny tea room, you can find them at Sabine Massage at, go ahead and give me the address again.
It's 290 Thurman Avenue. That's in downtown Crossville. Okay.
And your phone number where they can reach you?
At 931-335-7000.
Okay. And
that's my cell.
And do you have an online presence yet?
I do not. I'm not techie.
Okay. So that's in the works. Well, we still have telephone and you can always go by and see them in person. And the tea room is open Fridays.
Yes.
Okay. Open Fridays. What time?
From 9 until 4.
Fantastic. Rose, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you. I enjoy it immensely, and I hope you have a fabulous day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Bye for now.